Right now in studio is John K. John is the founder and driving force behind Bags Africa Limited. That is a trailblazing company at the intersection of sustainability and fashion. Now, this is very simple. I just want you to go to our website, www.swahilipotsfm.co.ke, and I want you to see what's in the studio, the bags. Yani, we've colored our studio with beautiful bags. John, good morning.
Good morning. Good morning.
How are you?
I'm doing good.
So good to have you here
Thank you so much, Miriam.
during the festive season.
Tunapatikana bado.
Mnapatikana.
Sisi hatujasafiri.
You know, yesterday when I called him, I said, "Are you around?" Everybody you call right now, kila mtu ameenda bara.
Anakuuliza
Yeah.
hii time.
Yep. Nobody is around.
Yeah.
How are you, John?
I'm doing well.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Normally I like to say better than yesterday every single day.
So we're going to ask you the same question we've asked our listeners.
Yeah.
In 2024, what New Year resolutions came true for you?
Mine was making an impact,
Mm.
specifically to the creative sector, for fellow youths,
Mm-hmm.
and also to be sort of a role model to inspire people,
Mm-hmm.
so that they can take up, let's say, just try things without fear. So I think that's what's been like my New Year resolution, and I can say
It worked?
yes.
Oh, good.
Yeah.
Nice.
It really worked. So we can see that a lot of people are actually putting down their goals,
Yeah.
right?
And it's
Tell us about Bags and where it began.
Rocker Bags. Rocker Bags was born in 2020, just a month before COVID. The two names, Rocker stands for Robert and Kamau. That's my previous co-founder. So we started, we came up with this idea, and the idea was to make bags out of recycling billboards and banners, and then giving them a touch of African. So the bags become rainproof, durable, and are very strong, and it's like top notch in terms of durability. So we started the bags, and then COVID hit. Since we didn't know how to do the tailoring, we went to National Museums of Kenya, work on a training institute called HTTI. We'd met with Mr. Khalid and Madam Adija. We told them about the idea, and they made our first bag. And that's where we kicked from.
Okay.
And we've never stopped.
You talked about it's what's the name?
Rocker Bags Africa.
No, the guys.
Oh, Robert.
Yes.
Yes.
Right now you guys are not together, are you?
So what happened is we actually, I can say we expanded into two different brands. We changed our business structure. Now the initial Rocker Bags with a C for Africa
Yeah.
is more of a manufacturing company, and we are making two different brands. So I have my brand and he has his brand, but we share the workshop and the tailoring team.
Okay.
Yeah.
I want to know how you use because you said Rocker Bags upcycles billboards and banners.
Yeah.
So we know of the banners, the usual banners,
yeah.
and then tukiona pale billboards.
Yeah.
That's what you use?
Yes, that's what we used. Our first stock of banners tulipewa by our chief mentor. When we told him about the idea, he was like, tumekuwa tuna PAW the other day. Go see what we have. And they had stocks of banners. So that actually took care of us for a long time.
So mtu akitoa billboard,
Yeah.
you use that. You
We use
recycle that.
We upcycle that, and then we add some African touch, making it giving it now the unique look.
Oh, wow.
Yeah.
Yani, I love that and I love the idea kwa sababu unajua, yani najaribu kuimagine pale ilipoanzia. Alafu by the way hata nafikiria ni a day ago nilikuwa nauliza watu kwa kanisa, kuna bana hizo wameziandika miaka, nikawa nauliza zinaenda wapi.
Yes.
Actually sikuwa ijua kama zinaweza fanyika
ndio
vitu
zingine
kama-
zimebebwa kwa mgongo watu wakizunguka. Ukiona roka we juu hapo mahali ndani kuna bana ya kanisa.
Yeah. This idea ilitokea wapi? Mi anataka kujua.
Ndio kujua.
Yeah.
So ilikuwa just we had a sit down with my friend because he's my childhood friend kuanzia class 6. And we are like, okay, so what can we do? Because every time tukikaa tunapiganga tu stories za kawaida, how is hustle, how is your girlfriend, here there.
Yes.
So like maybe we what can we do as a as a hustle, as something we can do together. So I think since I've specialized in digital marketing and branding, we've been seeing all banners they never used after the date expires after an event. So here award there, we came up with the conversation, and that's why we started from.
Okay.
Yeah, and our first bag didn't actually have banners. It didn't actually have the ankaras na vitenge. It was full plain banner, and we were able to show it to the first, if I could call her, the first creative leader at Swahili Pot called Stephanie Maseki, and she was like, "This is amazing, but hizi bag zenu hazina zip, bag zenu hazina lining, hazina strap."
Oh, they didn't have that?
No, we didn't. We had no idea what we were doing, but we knew we wanted to do something about it, so we did our first bag. So she bought it.
Yeah.
Venye tu iko with the kina Amal at Swahili Pot.
Yeah.
So they bought theirs there, and they gave us feedback, and every feedback we took it into consideration. And we take every feedback as serious, as because normally we say free feedback from a customer is more of a free business consultation. Yeah. So
katika ile kuanzisha yote sijui haikuwa out of ile ya kwamba hatuna kazi. Ni ile tu mmefikiria kwamba there is a problem hapa, kwamba hizi vitu pengine zinatupwa ama vitu kama hivyo. Nataka kuelewa hivyo, sio?
Yes.
Alafu sasa katika ujana, because naona ni vijana pekee wote wawili, sio?
Yeah.
Imekuwa vipi hiyo space, kwa sababu najua vijana na kujihusisha na hizi vitu inakuwa kidogo, kuna changamoto kubwa. Nyinyi ilikuwaje?
Ilikuwa changamoto kwa sababu sote wawili, kitu cha kwanza hatujui kushona. Tulipokama up with that concept. Hatujui kushona, hatujui hata cherani mbele na nyuma iko wapi. Najua kiti kiko wapi cha kukaa, sisi tunatumia cherani. Lakini hujui cherani mbele iko wapi, nyuma iko wapi. So tulikuwa tunajua tunahitaji kufanya nini. So the solution was who can make our first sample. So tukatengeneza. So changamoto imekuwa tu hapa na pale kidogo, unajua kama biashara tu za youth wengine, capital nini. Lakini tuliendelea tu. Tulianza with the first bag, tukaenda tukaongeza. Pia tuna appreciate at least community walipenda products zetu. Yeah.
So katika first bag umesema mlitengenezewa, then did you try and get the skills nyi wenyewe sasa mfike pengine kwa machines, ama ilikuwaje next? Ilikuwa ni mchukue material mtengenezewe alafu nyinyi mnacheza tu na market?
Tulianza hivyo ya kutengenezewa alafu tunacheza na market. Alafu tulipofanya our first launch, tulifanya Swahili Pot. Tuli-invite county government, KNCCI. Hapo ndio tukapata usaidizi mwingine pia. Kila step tulikuwa tunaona ni kama baraka zinakuja. So KNCCI wakatubless with the 2 machines za kushona. Hiyo ni 1. Alafu Mombasa County wakatuambia muangalie vijana wenzenu 10. Tutawasponsor kufundishwa kushona. Wanakuwa na training place yao ya kushona kule Kongowea. So that's the opportunity we had. Na tukaenda tukafundishwa kushona. Sasa hapa mimi niko pia najieza.
Nice.
So you got, I like that when you say tafuta 4 others, 10 others and teach them how to sew, right? Now, I'm looking at your produce because during PW, I saw the bags. Now, nazana see ati chache. Ziko they're there. So meaning you've gotten to a point of producing 1 to multiple, like to more, right?
Yeah.
What is your market base?
Our market base, more of our clientele.
Yeah, your clientele. Like, who are you selling to?
Our target market base is youth, youth and above youth, anyone between 18, 35 and also above, who has a disposable or who can earn an average of between 20,000 and above, because the reason I'm saying this is on a personal note. I've not really been a fan of when I see people wearing beautiful bags and most of them are tourists. You see what I'm trying to say? So I was wondering why not our fellow youths, kwa nini wasipendeze pia?
Yes.
With the same quality, if not better. So we made sure our prices are fair, so that anyone can be able to afford and look good and have a bag yenye iko rainproof and it can protect their belongings, fully padded. And the same perfect quality, but now our target market is someone in that mwenye na earn that amount and that age group.
Okay.
Yeah.
So I'm going to ask you about a bag that's on my right.
Yeah.
I would use this as a laptop bag. I would. How much does this one go for?
This specific one goes for 1,800.
Oh, wow.
Yeah.
Okay. Nimepause because
Najua kile chenye umelenga. Hiyo ni kama unaenda nayo.
No, because you see, John spoke about affordability.
Yeah.
And for the young person to be able to afford it, isikwetu kitu yenye mnaona tourists wanatembea nayo, you know?
Yeah.
And it has Ankara. And true to what he says, by the way, the fabric it's very strong.
Yeah.
It's actually very strong. It's a bit heavy, kidogo, a bit heavy. Ndani kuna hiyo, how do you call
Fully
it?
padded sponge.
Yes, it's fully padded. There's a sponge, and for 1,800, John, this is this.
Hata nimeongeza 50 bob.
A young person can afford this. Yeah, so
1,750.
mimi nishaenda nayo.
Hiyo imeshaenda tayari. Haya basi.
Ishaenda tayari. So like I said, we want you to
Naona
go.
iko na Christmas colors. So
Yes, it does. Yes, it does actually. The festive season imefika. Christmas comes early.
Santa did it.
Father Christmas amefika. Hi, John. So when you look at the bags, you can never imagine that imetengenezwa na the banners, you know, the Billboard banners.
But the quality.
The quality is good. Ukishika, by the way.
Unajua hapa umeshika bag.
Yes. They're those that you see in the very light. But then this is different.
Yeah.
Brings me to the question, like, what makes your bags different from every other bag that we see out there?
Okay. There's one with our bags, ziko rainproof. So since we're using the billboards and banners, understanding that easy billboards, they can stay up there for a long time without being destroyed. So that's one thing that makes them very strong and durable. Alafu also haziingii maji. So those two, making them rainproof and also very strong and durable. Alafu for us, we add the African touch, making it as a standout. Besides that, I think it's all about now creativity. What do people want? We go with what trends and what people ask for. We are never strict on the designs. Mkituambia leo tujaribu hivi, so we also try that. So we just try things.
Okay.
Try things, yeah.
Because I can see in your bags, there's a fanny pack, and then there's also a pencil pouch. When you say what do people want, do you do your, that means you're doing your market research?
Yes.
And how do you do that? Because at times you start up a business and you're thinking, okay, I'm reaching out to the masses. Kumba, you're not.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So during 2020, we went through an entrepreneurship training at a place called Close the Gap, the training called Nia Ventures. They trained us. And one of the things that I captured and I use till now is something called lean approach. So lean approach is where you produce a little minimum amount of products and then you see how that goes. You don't like make 20 or 10. So for us, we use that. So for instance, Miriam, you want a laptop bag,
Yeah.
and you have a design that you like. So we'd try that. We make like 5 sindio,
Yeah.
maybe you want a tote bag, so we make like 5. So we see how those move. If they stay in the store for a long time, we know, okay, hizi 5 zikiisha, this is not something we are remaking. Yeah, so if they go fast, that's what we are remaking. So whatever we have in our store is what people want. And what's actually trending. Like this is one of our new bags. We had such kind ya waist bag. So this is a side bag. And watu wameshinda nataka kama hii lakini ya kuhang kwa side. So you get like 5-10 people asking for the same thing. Nikwambia tu fundi venye tu nimeambiwa. Mimi nimeambiwa huko nje tunataka kama hii lakini ya side.
Ya kuhang kwa side.
Yeah. So make some of that and then we see. So hata hizi we had bought around 6 last week. So hizi zimebaki 2.
Yeah. So the purchase is high.
Yes.
Okay.
Took part of Jesus.
When you started in 2020, and that's pretty much when COVID hit, right?
Yeah.
And one would say some businesses, the businesses that really went under in 2020. But for you, ulianza yako in 2020.
Yeah.
How sustainable was that?
2020 was character development. Yes. Because we had started and we'd done like 1 month. There's also momentum ilikuwa imeanza kupeka. At that time I was still paying rent in Nairobi because I'd come from Nairobi. I stayed for Nairobi 5 years.
Okay.
So we're just starting this, and then once things are stabilized, I can move to Nairobi and maybe look at that market as my colleague takes care of the market ya Mombasa. So when COVID hit, nikaambia landlord saa huko sasa siwezi rudi. So I have to stay here. So with COVID, the training institute yenye penye tulikuwa tunashonewa ikafungwa. So we didn't have a place to do the tailoring. But lucky enough, Mr. Dija mwenye alikuwa ametupatia student kutufanyia alikuwa na machine kwa nyumba. So when we had some few orders, we used to ask her to make. Hata kama tuna orders, tunaweza ambia to make for us like 10 bags, 5 bags. So she takes her time and does that. So first, COVID hindered our manufacturing. 1. 2, we tulikuwa mostly tunategemea Swahili pot to get feedback from youths, make this improve here. So Swahili pot due to hizo rules, social distance, hakuna crowds. So Swahili pot tukafunga.
Okay.
So that's 2. So with those 2 inamaanisha pia kuna challenges pia ya capital, because you can't make, you can't sell. So you are in between there. So ile kitu nilikuwa tunafanya sasa most ilikuwa ni kupost. So since I understand the digital marketing and its importance, kazi ilikuwa sasa ukiamka asubuhi unapiga tu mapicha zile zenye ziko, leo unapiga hii side, kesho unapiga hii side. Post after 2 days, 3 days you post again. So that kept us on the limelight for a while.
Okay.
We didn't people didn't see us disappear. Tuna post kwa groups that we are still there doing shoots hapa pale. So that's actually how one of the ways we actually bulldozed our way through COVID.
Okay.
Ulikuwa umetaja kwamba wewe mwenyewe pia mlienda mkajifunza. Now I'm looking at the market part na vile sasa the production part ya hizi bags. Sahi iko vipi? Ni nyinyi wenyewe mnatengeneza, sahi mmeandika vijana wengine pale wale ambao 10 mlioambiwa, ama iko vipi?
So saizi tuko na fundi wa wili na 1 intern.
Okay.
That's katika the production huko kwa manufacturing. So fundi hata wale tulifundishana nao, kuna wenye walienda wakafanya vitu zao uko nje, so that's also a blessing. If they can grow into something, into doing their own things. Fundi tulitoana naye Kwale. Wewe alitoka Kwale. Tukakuja tukakaa na yeye hapo, tukaanza kufanya na yeye, then tukapatana na msichana mwingine hapo Swahili pot. Sisi watu wengi tunatoa ni pale Swahili pot. Tukapatana na msichana mwingine hapo Swahili pot, ni creative. Kasema kona interest ataka kulearn kuja kushona. Tukamleta akapewa mentorship with huyo mwenye anatushonea, the main person anaitwa Rama, na mwingine pia anaitwa Ali ndo tulianza na yeye, bado tunafanya bado na yeye. So akapewa mentorship, saizi anashona. So tumepata another intern, saizi anajifundisha kufanya vitu ndogo ndogo, saizi anajifundisha kukata nini. So we talk to her, tunamu-encourage nini, as we continue tunaenda tukigrow na yeye.
Okay.
So sasa tuko na fundi watatu.
So production yenu sasa iko very stable, as in mkiitishwa pengine 100 bags mnaweza zifanya tu within a short while na ikawa
zinafanyika. What we do is, in case bags zimekuja at a very large quantity, alafu time ni kidogo, huwa kuna manufacturing process. So unaona kama let's say for instance like backpack, kuna ipata kushona mkono, patia nini. So we work with the community. So kuna watu pia wanashona within our community Swahili, but so tunaweza chukua some few, tuambie wewe tengeza hii part, wewe tengeza hii part. Hasa wale professionals wale wenye waroka ndo wanazijoin. Yeah. So kama tumework with the Aga Khan Foundation, talking of the same orders is kama 100 within a short period of time. So inafika mahali inabidi pia si tunaingia hapo kukimbiza vitu ndio tusiharibu maneno. Yeah.
So John, you've taken the self-employment route.
Yeah.
How challenging was that at the beginning?
I think it's a risk that you have to take sometimes. Personally, this is a route that I've taken for a long time. Kwanzia I think 2015. This is my third business.
Wow.
Yeah. Sasa hati zingine bado zinaendelea, kuna zingine zinajua biashara.
Yes.
So first one was I opened a shop for digital marketing, for website printing and graphic design. So I mentored 2 people. Moja alitoa church, moja alikuwa jirani, and we started that for a while. Then when I moved to Nairobi, that discontinued. Nikaanza the digital marketing one. I employed 2 people nikiwa Nairobi. Tukapush na wao. So during that time ndio nikakuja Mombasa, to come do visits to my clients. For digital marketing I work with the hotels and such.
Yeah.
So when nikikuja kuvisit Mombasa, nilikuwa naenda kuvisit Shimba Hills, Shimba Green Lodge. Kwenda kuvisit ndio sasa hiyo ndio time COVID ikanipata huko, na sasa ile pia tunaanza hii. So I think for me personally it's a route yenye nasema nilizoea. Huwa niko passionate now because inakupatia opportunity ya kumeet more people out there. Alafu pia uko na nafasi ya kumentor pia watu. When I grow, tuna grow wengi.
We grow together. Yeah. Okay.
So it's challenging. Unajua, lakini kama umeipenda, unajua unangi shida sana.
I like that. Yeah, because you're saying this is now the third one, and some people will start first, and then they're like,
or change
it's crumbled, and then they go back to employment. They won't now start again. There's that whole thing of starting something new, and then when it crumbles, unaogopa. But you started the first one, kamaliza, move on to the next, and then move on to the next. So there's a bit of resilience, you know. Is this, with the rocker bags, is it the longest business you've had?
No. Because I still run Strides Digital Media.
Okay.
So that's a digital marketing agency. Imekuwa bit on the low recently. Unajua pia kichwa ni moja, so you have to give the attention at the right place. And also pia nilikuwa nimeingia employment, but the beauty of the employment I was having was at Swahili Pot. So they actually encourage. You can do your hustle, and as long as uko kazini usiharibu.
Yes.
Yeah. Make sure things are right at work, and also manage to do your own thing. That's actually what Mahmoud Mentor told me when I was getting the job. spendi ukiacha vitu zako alafu kuje kama unanifanyia tu kazi hivyo. So kama unafanya kazi hakikisha pia umebalance na vitu zako so that you grow. So that's one of the things I'm actually grateful for.
That's actually very good of him. Before tumalize, nenda pale social media. John, your social media handle, what is it, and how can people order these bags?
For our social media, utatupata at Rocker Bags Africa, Africa with a K, in all social medias, Facebook, Instagram, Twitter, TikTok. That's one. We have a shop at Fort Jesus, inside Fort Jesus. Ukifika tu pale kwa gate unasema unaenda Rocker Bags, utaletwa ama utaonyeshwa where we get our bags. So you can order online. You can also just come to the shop direct. We also placing our bags in different spaces within Mombasa. In Diani Beach, tuna place in a place called Dori Cottages. In Mtwapa, tunazi place mahali inaitwa Lavender Hotel. Alafu in Nairobi, we are working on a partnership with NNI Boutique.
Okay.
So tutakuwa next year tutahakikisha it's within your reach, regardless of where you are, so that kama umependa you just go to that space and access your bag.
Oh, thank you so much, John. And from us to you, we are saying adios. It's been good talking to you. Gonna we say bye?
Bye.
All right.